Charley, 2-1 today against Motherwell in the Scottish Youth Cup second round. You must be pleased with that result.
Yeah, really pleased with it. I think that was the aim before the game, was to try and get through, so we've managed to do that. I think, as you've probably seen the game yourself, Ian, it was a game of two halves, so started really strongly, 2 goals up in the first half, really dominating the game, and then the second half they came out and scored early on, put us under a bit of pressure for maybe 20-30 minutes of that second half, and then we've seen the game out pretty well in the end, so overall really happy to get through.
And 2 great goals, especially the second goal, a great amount of inter-passing to get that goal. You must be pleased with that sort of skill set the boys have.
Yeah, I think that's something we've been working on a lot at training recently, is kind of combination play in and around the box, so it's probably the first time it's come off in recent weeks, so we're happy with that. So Kane, a really nice one too, and Lucas obviously finished it off, so it was a really good goal.
Motherwell sort of did a high line against you in the first half to stop you building from the back. Do you think that put the boys off their stride at all?
Aye, potentially. I think that, having watched them a few times in the build up to this game, we'd seen that they like to press high from the front, so we'd worked to me things to try and maybe get out when it wasn't going to be our usual 10-11 passes at the back and then trying to go forward. It was more kind of trying to get it in behind them, so we'd done that to an extent in the first half, and then, as I say, maybe the last 15, but a wee bit in the second half when we struggled to get out from the back. I think that they were on top at that point.
Yeah, you say they were on top, and they did have most of the play in the first 30 minutes of the second half, but didn't create many chances, would you say?
Yeah, I think that's what we've just said to the boys there, that it was probably our individual mistake as well that gave them a chance to get back in the game, so it wasn't as if they'd created anything. So even after that we didn't need to panic because we were in control. I thought, even though they maybe put us under a bit more pressure towards the end of the game, we weren't hanging on, we were just kind of seeing it out pretty comfortably, so it was just about doing our jobs probably, and it's maybe something they're not used to, that they've won a couple of games pretty comfy the last couple of weeks, whereas today they had to dig in, which is a good wee challenge, something different for them, and hopefully we get a challenge at that again in the next round.
That's victory number 9 in a row, I think it is there. How's the season been going for the boys? Obviously it's been doing really well.
Yeah, we're delighted with how they've done. I think they've played better than what they've played today, but I think maybe the occasion takes over a wee bit of that as well, that there'll be a bit of pressure on them to try and get through, and they want to do well. But overall in the league we've done particularly well the last kind of 9 or 10 games, in terms of the football we've played, our style onto other teams. So yeah, we're just really keen for them to keep it on, and it's obviously the first team staff were here today, so hopefully a couple of them can get a chance with them in the coming months. Well
done, Charley. That's you into the last 16 in the Scottish. Who do you fancy in the next round?
We'll take it, as long as it's not Fraserburgh away we had a few years ago, so as long as it's a home tie, we'll take anyone, so here's hope.
Thanks very much, Charley.